Good evening. Welcome to the Thursday night education classes for new prospective Oilers. I'm your host, Chris Rosima, and I will be leading you through a daily routine for living clean. And we're just going to give it a couple of minutes just to see if anyone is going to join us tonight, or if it's just going to be recorded for the live and put on YouTube. But we'll give it a couple minutes and see what happens. So we'll just pause and wait 2 or 3 minutes and see. Okay, well, we're going to get started, and if anyone joins, we can incorporate them as we go. Tonight's class, a daily routine for living clean, is really in response to people who are starting out a new kind of lifestyle, have some new lifestyle habits, or really have purchased some products and honestly don't know how to incorporate them into their day-to-day life. So, I mean, really, you buy all these essential oils and the clean products, but the question is, what on earth do you do with them, and how do you make them just such a part of your day that you don't forget to do them, and it just seems like your regular routine? Because it can really seem kind of new and foreign, and sometimes people don't even know where to start. So that's the premise behind this class tonight. And tonight I'm going to show you an example of what a typical day could look like, and just show you how simple it could be to create a daily routine for living a cleaner life. So let's get started. I'm really glad that you decided to indulge your curiosity and come and see what we're up to with this crazy oily life that I keep talking to on the Facebook group. I know the lifestyle can seem a little overwhelming and maybe a little kind of culty, maybe sometimes, just because we're so excited. And it might actually appear to you that you need a lot of knowledge to dive into this kind of lifestyle, but it doesn't. I can guarantee you that you can know zero about essential oils and their use, about strong supplementation or non-toxic cleaning products. You can know zero about that and incorporate them into your life simply and quickly. And to do that, I'm going to introduce you to some example friends, Sarah and Brooke. And Sarah recently, my character Sarah, recently set up an account under Young Living because her friend Brooke was telling her about how great the products were. So Sarah ordered a handful of new essential oils and some supplements and a couple of personal care products. And she's super excited about these products, but honestly, she feels a little lost and kind of overwhelmed about what to do with them. So she asks her friend Brooke to show her what her typical day looks like. And that's what I'm going to present to you today. A typical day in the life of a person who has incorporated these products into their daily living. So let's just talk about, no, just hold on a second here. I got the wrong notes for myself. Just a second. I'm going to get my better notes. So you're going to set your tone for your day. When you first wake up, The tone for your day is the way that you start and set the whole framework for what your day is going to be like. So there's several ways that you can incorporate healthier products into your morning and set yourself up for success for the day. So something like Lemon Plus, which is or Lemon Vitality, which is the Young Living lemon essential oil that is approved for ingestion. So it's approved to take internally. It has a white label on it instead of the darker label. Regular oils have colored labels. The Vitality oils have white labels. This means that they are approved and their labeling is approved for as a food. Colored labels, because those are set up for topical application, those are set as more of a cosmetic label. Whereas the white labels, the Plus or the Vitality line, they're set for food. So they have different wording and their sizing is different. It's the same oil in each bottle, but it's labeled differently. So anything with a white label, you can use its colored label cousin in, say, water. So every day in the morning when I get up and when Brooke gets up, she has some Lemon Plus Vitality, probably in her water, maybe in her tea. But this starts your day off right by getting that the lemon terpenes, the chemical constituents of lemon oil into your body, helps to clean, freshen your mind, freshen your breath, and helps you get more water in because it tastes delicious. Then Brooke takes some ICP, which we jokingly can call icy poop, but it's not. So today she's feeling that the last couple of days she's been a little stuffed up. Maybe she's a little constipated. So she adds some ICP to some juice that she drinks. And this is a psyllium fiber supplement that you take occasionally, and it helps her body. It goes through her intestines and helps to clean out and get her elimination system underway. Then she decides that she's going to have cereal for breakfast. So instead of a sugary sweet cereal or a cereal with highly processed grains, she chooses einkorn flake cereal, which is a product of Young Living. Now, einkorn is an ancient grain. It is it's a wheat strain that exists pre-modification. So it is not highly genetically modified, it's not genetically modified at all. It is not modified for high agriculture production. It is more of an ancient grain like quinoa or other ancient grains like that. So einkorn flake cereal, low sugar, high fiber, a much better choice for having cereal. Then as she gets set for her day, she knows she's got a very busy day ahead of her, and she knows that she's got lots of meetings ahead of her. And so she takes some Valor essential oil, she puts it on the back of her neck, maybe a drop on the crown of her head. It helps give you courage and strength and fortitude. It smells fantastic. And she also uses Envision so that she can envision her day, stay focused on her goals, and move through her day in a calm and kind of rational manner. On your neck, on the insides of your arms, maybe in your belly button, all those places would help. So that's the way to incorporate some oils, some supplement, some nutritional food products, and some more essential oils into your day, both essential oils both internally and topically. So that's how you set the tone for your morning. Now, the easiest way to do some of this is to leave these things out where you'll see them. So the Valor and Envision out on your bathroom counter so that you remember after you get out of the shower and you get dried to put the oils on. The Lemon Plus on your counter right beside your water bottle. Oh, two things that you should know about lemon oil. First of all, you want a glass or a stainless steel water bottle so that there's no interaction between the oil and the plastic of your drinking bottle. And that lemon essential oil that you drink will not affect your dental enamel like lemon juice, because lemon essential oil is made from the peelings of the oil. And that has much less acid in it. And so you can drink quite a lot of water with lemon oil in it without worrying about your teeth. Okay, so let's see what happens next in Brooke's day. So Brooke is fueled up and ready to go. She throws on some leggings and stuffs some necessities into her gym bag, and out the door she goes, and she heads off to her gym. And as she gets to the gym, she grabs her eucalyptus oil and she inhales it several times really deeply to open up all her nasal passages, clear out her sinuses, and help her to be able to breathe super deeply during her workout. There's 3 kinds of eucalyptus. Any of the 3 would help in this. Then she digs around in her gym bag for a bit and finds her RC oil blend, which stands for respiratory care. And she has a roller ball on that because she is used to using this at the gym, and she quickly applies some of this to her chest before her class starts. All of this is to help open up her respiratory system. Then she drops a little bit of peppermint, drop on each of her wrists, and put some Believe behind her ears, and she's all set to go. Peppermint is just to help with energy and motivation, and the Believe, of course, is to help her believe and get her beliefs in place as she's going through her gym workout. And after her workout, you know, she's done a really good job. She's feeling a little fatigued, and so she grabs her shaker bottle, and she's got a few drops of grapefruit and bergamot Vitalite drops in it. Now these are a water flavoring drop that are also have enzymes in them to help you recover from your energy. So she sips that, and she puts a little bit of the Cool Azul Pain Relief Cream on the backs of her legs and her calves, because today was leg day, and she knows that later in the day she's really going to feel it. So Cool Azul Pain Cream before she starts to feel the pain. Let her muscles soak that in and relax. Now, Cool Azul Pain Relief Cream, the oil in that is Cool Azul. So it is an actual oil blend that they put into the pain relief cream. Rub it on and let it soak in. And after a few minutes of resting, she heads off to the shower. Now, Cool Azul isn't just good for the gym. It really works well on minor muscle and joint aches, back strain, sprains, anything involving muscles and tendons and ligaments. Cool Azul is the pain cream that you want, and it really, really is good for arthritis. Okay, so now that Brooke has gotten her workout underway, out of the way, and is showered and ready to go to work, let's talk about what happens when she gets into the bathroom. She goes into the shower. She takes her lavender mint shampoo and conditioner. She's got Morning Start bath and shower gel with her, and she's got some lavender hand and body lotion. So she gets in there, she gets her hair scrubbed well with the lavender and mint. The lavender is relaxing, the mint is invigorating. It keeps your hair clean and fresh without any toxic byproducts. And the smell in the shower with the steam just envelops her. Then she uses her Morning Start shower and bath gel, which is scented with lemongrass oil. So you've got the calming, grounding bit of lavender, you've got the invigorating sense of mint, and now you have the super invigorating sense of lemongrass. All of that is swirling around in a lovely steamy shower, and she's breathing this in nice and deeply as she gets showered. So then hops out of the shower, dries off, rubs a little of the lavender hand and body lotion on her legs and her arms and her hands, and gets ready to get dressed. She puts some Mira hair oil in the tips on the ends of her hair just to help it be nice and smooth and non-frizzy, and brushes her teeth with Thieves Whitening Toothpaste, which doesn't have any triclosan, nor does it have fluoride. So neither of those things are getting into your body. And the triclosan has been banned in lots of other cosmetics, except in toothpaste, weirdly enough. But think about when you put something in your mouth, how quickly it absorbs into your cheeks and into your system. So what you want is the cleanest toothpaste that you can find. So it cleans your teeth without giving your body any toxic byproducts. Okay, then she swirls the Thieves mouthwash around in her mouth, and it basically kills off any viruses or bacteria that might have gotten in there, and she is good. Okay, so then she's done, she's showered, she's dressed, she's ready for work. She gets to the car. What does she do? She plugs in her USB car diffuser and plunks in some of my favorite oil ever, Stress Away, because it smells like a vacation in a bottle, and she's going to a job that's going to stress her out for the next 8 hours and going to make her feel like she is on a fast treadmill. So who doesn't want vacation in a bottle? This is a beautiful combination of lime, vanilla, ocotillo. It's a fantastic combination, the Stress Away. And she grabs a Sleek bar, which is the Young Living protein bar, out of her bag, and she's munching on that for breakfast. And it's a fruit and nut bar. It's got a weird and delicious sense, a combination of baru nuts, almonds, honey, chicory root, which is inulin, dates, coconut, cacao nibs, golden berries, Bing cherries, wolfberries, just a delicious vitamin-packed, nutrition-packed bar to eat in the car on the way to work. So when she gets to work, she rolls some Thieves on the back of her neck and spritzes a little mix of an oil blend she made with Joy and Orange oils. Now the Thieves is to help with any kind of nasties that are out there in the environment, and the Joy and the Orange really bring a smile to her face and literally make her feel joyful. And then once inside, she adds some Clarity and some lemon oil to the diffuser on her desk and starts checking her emails. All of this has led her to be having a really great, uplifting and clarity focusing morning. Now, Clarity is one of my favorite oils, and it is it's an unusual, earthy, planty, herby kind of smell to it, but it has a blend. It is a blend of 12 essential oils, and truly does promote feelings of stability and focus and a sense of productivity, which is a lovely, lovely feeling. I use it a lot with Believe, and we talked about Brooke using Believe earlier. I love Clarity and Believe together. It helps me feel not only clear about what I'm doing and focused on my goals, but committed and able to fully embrace those goals and believe that I'm going to be able to achieve them. Okay, our friend Brooke also makes sure to take her supplements, and she takes them at lunch. First up is Super B. Oh, so wait a minute. So her day is really packed, and so she is under a lot of stress. This is a theme in every woman's life that I know. Our days are packed with stress. So she's got 2 things in her arsenal that she takes every day that help with that. Lime Plus essential oil, which is, again, the plus or the vitality are the drops that you can put in your water to drink or in food to eat. I like to make cake with the lime, to be honest. Beautiful lime, kind of key lime flavor. And Super B, which is your B vitamins. So she puts a couple of drops of her lime oil into her water and makes sure that she gets lots of water during her day. And then she also makes sure that she takes her supplements. And her first supplement that she takes is Super B, because Super B, the Young Living Super B, is a great way of getting all 8 of your B vitamins. And it helps you maintain a healthy energy level for the rest of the afternoon. It helps to relieve the feelings of stress, and it is your mood vitamin. So vitamin B is the vitamin most associated with mood. So Then at lunch, she takes a couple of multi-greens tablets because she knows she hasn't been eating her greens enough lately. Maybe it's the winter and things are, there's not a lot of fresh vegetables and greens in her diet. So she pops a couple of multi-green capsules because they support your overall health and well-being. It's a combination of energizing greens and it supports your overall well-being. Now you could replace those capsules with a scoop of Ningxia greens, which is 67 vegetables and fruits created in a green powder. And it also has adaptogen mushrooms added to it, which is super important these days. If you don't know about adaptogens, Google them. They're something that you need to know about. She also takes a couple of sulfurzyme capsules because those support her joint health, her normal range of motion, her hair and skin health. And it really is a must-have. If you are starting to feel those aches and pains associated with aging, associated with doing too much at once, sulfurzyme is an organic form of sulfur that your body requires, and it really is good at supporting bone and joint health. And luckily, skin and hair, nail health, or sorry, hair and skin health. Then she also takes us a couple of Omega-Gizes, which is Young Living's omega-3 capsule. It combines omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10, which is ubiquinone. And that supports all your muscles. Ubiquinone supports your muscles, and D3 helps with bone and joints, so it works very well with the sulfurzyme. And the omega-3s, fatty acids, super important for your brain and your cognitive well-being. Then as the day wears on, she's feeling a little tired, a little run down. She takes some energy essential oil, which is an essential oil blend, rubs it on the back of her neck, maybe a little bit on her wrists, and suddenly she's feeling like she can conquer the rest of her day. So by 2 o'clock, it has been just relentless for Brooke. She has been going nonstop. She's attended meeting after meeting. She's composed what she feels like is 1,000 emails, and she's ready for an afternoon break. She steps outside and gets some fresh air and some sunshine, or at least some fresh air, depending on what time of year you're in. And she clears her head, gets some deep breathing in, gets some light in her eyes, does a little stretching, maybe walks around the block, and then she heads back into the office to get an afternoon pick-me-up. What does she grab? She grabs Ningxia Red, and she grabs a Ningxia Zing, and she combines them in a box. 2 ounces of the Ningxia Red. No, Alex, I'm on the thing. Go and sit down, buddy. My grandson, he's visiting over Christmas. So Brooke grabs 2 ounces of Ningxia Zing in the little packet, and she grabs, Ningxia Red in the packet, and she grabs a can of Ningxia Zing, and she combines those and in a glass, puts a couple ice cubes in there. This is going to be the energy boost that she needs that will not cause a sugar crash. And did you know that Ningxia Red provides basically a whole body nutrient infusion? It is a combination of wolfberries, which is also known as goji berries, blueberries, pomegranates, aronia berry, plum, plus several of the citrus essential oils. It is light and uplifting, and it feeds your cells like you've never fed your cells before. It is a huge antioxidant, one of the highest in the ORAC standards. Check out ORAC for antioxidant standards. Ningxia Red is way up there in the count of those antioxidants, which help your cells to reproduce healthy. Ningxia Zing is a lightly carbonated, not soda. It has wolfberry puree, pear and blackberry juices, and essential oils that are lightly carbonated and perky. And the thing that gives it the zing is the black pepper oil that's in it, the lime and black pepper oil. So it is a beautiful, not sweet, but incredibly refreshing drink. I take this all the time with me in the RV in the summer when I'm going to dog shows, because in the afternoon when I'm just really, my energy is draining out my feet, I have one of these and I feel refreshed and revived. I don't feel shaky like I would if I was drinking a caffeine drink, and it only has 35 calories. What can be better than that? What could be better than that? Okay, so that's her afternoon pick me up. So now she goes back to work and she finishes her day. And she gets home. She's just really had a long day. And she's got her diffuser running in the car. And when she gets home, she gets her diffuser in the house going and she puts some Citrus Fresh in it, because that always puts her in a good mood. Citrus Fresh is a combination of tangerine and orange and grapefruit and spearmint, and is light and lovely, and is actually my favorite addition to my water. I buy several a month. I buy 2 or 3 bottles of Citrus Fresh a month, and I drink it all because I just find it is incredibly invigorating and so refreshing in my water. And I gotta say, I'm not fond of drinking water, so and anything that helps me drink water is good. So tonight, Brooke has decided that she's going to be doing fish tacos for dinner. And so she's going to make some lime and cumin sauce for these fish tacos. And the recipe that she has lime plus oil, again, the Plus or Vitality oil, can go in food, and black pepper oil. And she adds a little bit to each, a little bit of each to the sauce that she's making. And oh my God, it's light and perky and delicious. And her husband, he wants a beer after dinner. So he grabs a beer and he adds a drop of orange plus oil to it, gives it a fruity taste, and clearly shows that you can use these oils in many different ways, right? They're so versatile. They're not just for putting in a diffuser or putting on your body. There's so many ways, and you can Google the recipes. There's thousands of recipes using Young Living oils. But you have to be careful that you're using Young Living oils, or you've checked out the brand that you're using to make sure that they are distilled in food grade distillers, that they are allowed to be sold as food. Not all of them are, and I got to tell you that essential oils are highly, highly adulterated when you buy them in the store. It might say frankincense on the label, and it could be cedar wood oil in the bottle. It could have used a chemical solvent to get more of the oil out of the plant material. That solvent cannot be removed once it's been used. So if you're using an essential oil that has had a solvent, you are also ingesting the solvent. So you have to be super, super careful about the oils that you use if you're going to ingest them. Now, her husband has eaten fairly too many fish tacos tonight, and he's feeling a little bloated. And so he grabs some alkaline, which is an alkaline powder that you put in water and it fizzes. And he takes a bottle of Digize essential oil and he puts a few drops on his stomach. Now, I have to say that I used Digize a couple times over Christmas because I'd eaten too much, I'd had too much sweet, and I was just feeling blah. And so a couple of drops of Digize on my stomach, all of that feeling went away. So that's what she used for her oily dinner. And you can see how these things just naturally go into your routine without a lot of thinking and without a lot of shame or like thinking I must do this. These are things that you just naturally can do, and they're delicious. Makes it easy. Okay, so Brooke, let me see here, where are we at? Time for bed. It's getting to be time for bed. And Brooke has a really good bedtime routine. She has made sure that she has her sleep hygiene under control so that she gets the best possible night's sleep. So what she does, first of all, an hour before bed, no more blue light. She stops looking at her phone. She stops looking at the TV. She reads for an hour before she goes to bed. Or she spends that time, that hour, doing her bedtime routine. First of all, she cleans her face. Now she can use a combination of products depending on her skin type. And if you check, I've got a video on the YouTube channel on skincare for your skin type. But there's multiple kinds of skincare that she can use. She could use the Miraw cleansing oil. She could use the Bloom brightening cleanser. She could use the Art toner and moisturizer and the Art renewal serum. All of those things she could use to clean her face, get herself ready for bed. Then she starts, then she takes some Life 9, which is our probiotic. It has 9 types of live bacterial cultures with 17 billion live cultures in the capsule. So you're getting a huge ingestion of the things that you need to help your gut stay healthy. Now, the cool thing about Life 9 is that it's created so that it doesn't all just open up in one area of your gut. It's multiple places, and it provides you with a really good dose of gut bacteria. She decides that she wants some peace and calming, so while she's reading, she puts some peace and calming on her. She might use the Tranquil roll-on. Now, she's been having some problems sleeping lately, so she has a new kind of oily routine as she's getting into bed. She'll roll the Rutavella, which is a combination of rue, angelica, and valerian and lavender. Rue, valerian, and lavender. She rubs that on the bottom of her feet. It smells a little herby and a little earthy, so some people aren't fond of the smell. I quite like it. But so she puts it on the bottom of her feet so that it's farther away from her sensory organs, but the oils still go into your body within about 16 seconds, actually. And they start to help her relax. Now, because Brooke is kind of the premenopausal, maybe slipping into menopausal age, she takes some Progressence Phyto Plus drops. This is it here. And she puts 4 drops on her forearm, rubs her arms together. This is a wild yam serum that helps to balance women's hormones. It helps to balance your mood, and gorgeously, it helps you to get a better night's sleep. So she puts a few drops of that on. Then she rubs some clary sage on her thyroid area, because clary sage also helps balance women's hormones. And occasionally, when she's under significant amounts of stress, and it's not on this list, she uses some Endoflex, which is specifically designed, it's an essential oil blend specifically designed to help with the massive amounts of stress we carry in our body. So she puts some of that on her thyroid, and she rubs some of that on her small of her back, on her kidney area. Then what she does is she puts some Idaho Blue Spruce, an essential oil blend called Mister, some lavender, and some cedarwood into her bedroom diffuser, turns it on, crawls into bed, turns out all of the lights, and snuggles down. And that is her day. So giving you an insider's look at Brooke's day kind of gives you a good idea of what an oily lifestyle can look like. As you notice, Brooke uses her oils and other products throughout the day, just as she would everything else. Your routine and environment can be really different than hers, and you can still incorporate all of these types of excellent products into your day. It takes a little time to get to know how to learn to incorporate some of them. And you notice that she took the Life 9 at night and not in the afternoon when she took the other supplements, and that's so it stays in her body longer. And it's just learning different tricks like that it optimize the products that you're taking. And it does take a little time to learn, but that's what I'm here for, to help you. And I have some other tips that can help you make it work for you, especially if you're the kind of person who tends to forget to take things that you want to try. Have your oils out, your oils and supplements out and visible. Have them in a place where you would normally use them. So if you take supplements in the bathroom, have them out on the counter. If you take them in the kitchen, have them in a place where you see them. Have your oils easily available. If you're always making your water up, have some oils by your kitchen sink tap. You can organize or label your oils according to color or name or use. However, whatever will trigger for you the reminder to use them. Making rollers is a big thing. You can get larger, you can use empty essential oil bottles and just put a roller ball on top. You can buy these at the Young Living store, you can buy them on Amazon, or you can buy larger bottles at Amazon that come with rollers. You can make quick rollers, you can make a stress roller, you could make a morning wake up roller. You could make, this one is a bruise buster. So you have this one for when I get a bruise. You can make those up in advance and it makes life really easy. Pop them in your purse, take them with you. Then you can pair your oils with other daily activities that you're already accustomed to. So if you're going to the gym, you have your gym oils. If you're going to work, you have your work oils. You can have those out on your desk so that you remember to use them when you need them. Same with supplements. You can use those little weekly planners and lay them all out. That makes it so much easier to remember when you've taken them and when you've not. And just some things like that that can actually just help you remember to use the products that you get so that you're consistent and that you can see the results. So this is Subscribe and Save. It's called Subscribe and Save in the US. It's called Essential Rewards in Canada. You're gonna be using these products and learning how to use them more and more. You're going to run out of them, and you don't want to run out of them because you want to maintain that kind of level of wellness that you're working so hard to achieve. So the subscription process at Young Living is very much like the subscription process at, say, Amazon. You can put products into your monthly subscription and have them delivered every month to you so you never run out, which is awesome. And I have multiple things at Amazon, mostly dog related, that I have delivered monthly, and because I don't want to be thinking about them. But the nice thing about the Young Living subscription order is that it's super convenient. You can change it at any time. You can change the date. You can double up on it sometimes. It's super flexible that way, and you can stop it at any time as well. And you in Canada, if you have your Subscribe and Save or your Essential Rewards processed before the 5th of the month, you get $10 in an account credit back into your account that you can spend on something else and in a different order. And you also get free monthly gifts with the depending on how much you order. Every month I post the gifts with purchase for Canada, US, and Europe. And Young Living is incredibly generous in terms of what free things that you can get every month with this. And they have specific ones that are just for people who are on subscription. So there's for people who order a whole bunch of freebies. And there's ones for people who order on Essential Rewards as well. And those can be combined depending on your order. It truly is the single easiest way to organize your life so that you can never run out of the products that you want the most. The other great thing about it is you get points back on every subscription order that you place. So if you place for the first 3 months, if you place a subscription, or if you have a subscription order for the first 3 months, you get 10% of that product value back in points in your account. So different than account credits, this is points on top of that and on the whole order. So for months 4 to 25, you get 20% back. And for months 25 onward, as long as you remain on the subscription or plan, you get 25% of your product or your order's product value back into your account as a credit. That adds up fast and means that you can order things for free. I'm famous for saying I order a lot of my Ningxia for free. I buy 8 bottles at a time and I use my points. So the only thing that I end up having to pay for is the shipping. I get all of that for free just because I use the subscription program at Young Living for all of the other products that I order, because I have completely converted our house to the Thieves line of safe plant-based cleaners. I use a lot of oils, both in my healing from my heart attacks and the side effects of the medications that I've had to take, but also for relaxation, for moving forward, for clarity and vision in terms of the work I'm doing with this business. It is such a win-win. It's unbelievable. So if you are interested, after watching all of this and you're thinking, wow, I really want to try that. If you're thinking, oh my God, I don't have an oily routine. I always forget about taking my products. But you want to have, and you have some health improvements you want to make, but you haven't started yet, and you feel like you need some accountability, I have a 30-day challenge that's available to you. All you have to do is send me a PM and I can get you started on the 30-day challenge. There's a 30-day tracker that you can print out, and you decide on 3 to 10 Young Living products that you want to use daily, and you separate them by morning, noon, like morning, afternoon, and evening. You write them down on your tracker and you commit to using them. And it really, really helps to keep you focused and get that habit underway. And so the nice thing about Young Living, the thing that I found, is that when you start using these products and you find out how much better you feel because of them, and you start to look like you feel healthy, and people start to comment like, what have you done? You're looking good. Have you been tanning? Have you been on vacation? And you just say, I've just been using my Young Living products. They're going to want to try them too. And so you can refer them to Young Living using your link builder, which when you sign up for an account, you automatically get one. Doesn't mean you're committed to using it, but you have one. You can refer a friend and get a commission from anything that they purchase. Simple as that. No other obligation. You don't have to start a business. You don't have to do anything. You can just refer a friend. If you are interested in doing that, or if this happens to you, that someone says, "Ooh, you look fabulous. What are you doing?" and then immediately wants to order whatever it is you're using, I can help you. I can help walk you through your first sharing. Because haven't you ever shared when you've eaten at a really good restaurant, or you've seen a really good series on Netflix? Don't you go online and share that with your friends? Well, you're going to want to share that you're feeling fabulous, that you feel like your stress levels come down, that you feel like you have more energy. That's just going to naturally happen. I've been a brand partner since 2017 and didn't start my actually having a business until 2020. And I find that both the community and the products are so engaging and fun that I just love this business, which is why I'm doing it seriously as a business. But being a brand partner is not required. It's open for you to try or not. You never have to do it. You can just be a consumer, a customer for all you want. It's all available to you, and there's no obligation, which is what I love so much about this company. So thank you so much for jumping in with me here and taking a look at what a Young Living lifestyle truly has to offer you. I truly believe that these oils and products need to be in every home. They have helped me reclaim my health after my 2 heart attacks. And the biggest piece of it was my mental health after having them so young. They really helped me to reprioritize, refocus, and get a new lease on life. If you don't have a Young Living account, hit me up with a PM and I can help you get that in no time. And like I said, no obligation to it either. So send me a PM if you're interested and we can help you get started today. If you're interested in the 30-day challenge, include that in your PM. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've gotten a little bit of a sense of how you can incorporate these healthy products into your daily life and not have them be a big deal. Because the thing is, you don't want it to be a big deal. You want it to just be natural and an easy addition to your day so that you feel like it's just something you do. And thank you very much for joining me. And I hope to hear from you soon. I will see you at the next evening education session. Good night.